Alright, y'all pretty much get the gist of this shit. This is, my apologies, my experience with Wario World, well, not Wario World, but, Wario World, yes. But Wario World and Wario Master of Disguise. Well, Master of Disguise and Wario World. I'm doing Wario World kind of second, so this section of the video won't be too long. This will just probably be like, 0-0, and that's it. Because this game is not all that. If you don't even see reviews about it, it's so, well, you see gameplay and stuff, minor gameplay. I don't know where the fuck to set this at. But you don't actually see, like, actual gameplay and the music, stuff that's important stuff, You don't see that very often. Let me see if stream even works. Let's see if it's online, actually. Okay. So it's online. It's just doing a lot of bullshit right now. It looks like. From what I'm watching from Switch YouTube. Yeah, I have no idea what any of that stuff is. My apologies for that, guys. If it's moving slow, I haven't streamed in a week, so give me a bit to process this. But anyways, let's begin. So this is just going to be my take on Wario Master of Disguise. To be honest, this game for me, just what's good, Lord? Rila Shemto, how you doing? What's good, Brendan? How you doing today? What's good, guys? How y'all doing today? But I'm just gonna put. I'll also link. Obviously, I'll link the OSTs in the description. By the way, for the games that I'm going to be discussing today. Some people say the OST is actually pretty darn good. On the other hand, I really, and when I mean really, I do not care for this game at all. This is actually. Is my stream fucking up? Let me go to my stream, dude. I keep seeing my stream having, like, mini buffers. Let me know in chat, guys, if my stream is just fucking up today. Because on my Switch stuff, it's saying my stream is constantly fucking up. So let me know in chat if that actually is the case, because Switch YouTube is trippy sometimes. And I don't want to have to redo this video. So, the stream is fine for now. Okay, thank you. Appreciate that, actually. Really do. The game story is just lame. Like, you're telling me Wario got jealous over a guy in a TV show, then Wario himself fights demons and other entities that are world-ending villains. Like, what the hell, man? Like, the story to me, right now, is just really fucking dumb. Like, I actually don't like this story at all. I'm one of those guys that don't really like Wario Master of Disguise. I actually tried playing it, and it's not good from the get-go, bro. I don't like how it presented itself. Like, as you guys saw, I really don't like how this story just kind of unravels itself. Wario was just sitting there watching TV one day, and literally this guy that he saw on TV had magic, or he's a super thief, or whatever the fuck, and Wario was suddenly jealous of this guy. Like, this is a guy that, you know what I mean? And I know Wario, I mean, sure, yes, he does get jealous of, like, Mario and shit, which makes sense. I mean, Mario's super. He saves Princess Peach all the time from fucking Bowser and stuff. I get if Wario was jealous of Mario or something, but him being jealous of this random TV show and then warping in the TV, becoming a thief, and just trying to steal his shit, I think that is one of the lamest Wario stories I've ever heard in my life. And you might be wondering, Alex, you're playing a Wario game for its story? Really? I mean, look at every Wario Land game ever. There's literally hardly any story. It's all about the gameplay. What's up with the gameplay? Alex, tell us about that juicy gameplay. I got you with that, okay, my friend? I'll get you to the gameplay. Wario having multiple different costumes is just fucking dumb. It's nothing compared to the conditions from previous Wario games. So, in this game, Wario has costumes. He has a space costume. He has, he has a space costume, a pirate costume, a weird alligator costume, his normal Phantom Thief attire that he wears throughout the game. You know what I mean? Like, having Wario have multiple different costumes, like, don't get me wrong, I'm cool with Wario Man. Wario Man is sick. I love Wario Man. Wario Man is actually pretty damn cool. I genuinely like him. You know, when he's going Wario Man and stuff, where he has a superhero costume, he's being goofy, he's being funny. It's not that I hate Wario being goofy and funny, because if that was the case, I would not have liked the Wario Land games. I would not like Wario's character in general. So, you know what I mean? Like, this... You know what I mean? But this is just dumb, okay? It's dumb and it's not funny to me. I don't like seeing Wario in all these costumes, having to use these costumes as his abilities in this game, and it's so fucking weird that they did this to my boy Wario and shit. Anyways, number 3, I'm not gonna lie, the sprites for this game look awesome and nice style. I'll give the game this, like, the way Wario looks in-game, like, when you actually play the game and stuff, and you see Wario, actually looks pretty alright for a DS game. Like, the sprites actually look pretty damn good. I'm just gonna say that. I actually will admit that the sprites look pretty damn good. Minigames, okay? So, y'all know how I feel about minigames. I don't really enjoy minigames all that much. In my platformers, anyway. I don't really enjoy minigames in my platformers. If you guys remember my Rayman Raving Rabbids, my experience, I kind of try my best in that video to hover over the minigames, because the minigames, to me, are just not as important to me as the main game, the platforming. I'm sorry, but the fact that the game has you run around doing minigames for more costumes, which is just fucking stupid to me. And the minigames don't do anything for me. I want the usual Wario platforming, not this garbage minigame stuff. And I'm not gonna say minigames entirely are garbage, because that's not true. Mario Party does a good job with their minigames, and all that other sort of stuff. But that game is, you know, a party game. It's meant to have minigames and mini sub-games to play to keep the game fresh and entertaining and stuff. This is supposed to be a fucking platformer, okay? I want the usual Wario Land stuff. You know, when I was going into this game, I wanted the usual Wario Land, okay? It's not called Wario Land. Maybe it'll have the gameplay of it, bare bones, like actual good Wario Land gameplay. Yeah, okay. So, this is where the game actually kind of got me. Wario Land elements in the game. What I mean by this, and I see that this game's bosses and some stuff actually has Wario Land elements, but if you're going to have some Wario Land things in your game, just dedicate it to being a DS Wario Land game, for fuck's sake. Screw these touchscreen minigames and controls and give the usual Wario Land gameplay, because when I was going into this game, I wanted another Wario Land experience. You guys know me, I'm a Wario Land fanatic, so I love Wario Land Shake It, I love Wario Land 1, Wario Land Virtual Boy, Wario Land 2, Wario Land 3, Wario Land 4, I love all of them. The entire Wario Land series, I love to death, and I'm gonna replay those platformers for you guys on my channel, and, you know, I'm like, live stream them bitches, you know. Since after this live stream, we're gonna be dedicating our time to gaming and stuff now, so like Donkey Country, Wario Land, Super Mario World, all those platformer games you hear me talk about, I'm gonna start playing them for you guys on the channel and stuff. So meaning, yes, I'm gonna even be redoing Wario Land 3, despite how much I don't like that Wario Land as much as Wario Land 4 and other entries, okay? But my point is I see the Wario Land elements in this game by how weird the boss design is, how some of the levels are laid out with using some of, like, you know, OG Wario Land stuff. But in my opinion, if you're just going to add Wario Land elements to your game, you might as well just make it a Wario Land experience. Don't actually just sit there and give us nothing for a Wario experience. I mean, I'm just going to say this, like, if you're gonna, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's like, you know, let's say this, Super Mario Galaxy 3 came out, right? But instead of it being called Super Mario Galaxy 3, it's called Super Mario Master of Disguise, right? But they have Super Mario Galaxy elements thrown in, this random costume bullshit Mario goes through that aren't considered powerful, but, I mean, they kind of are. And it has the gameplay of Galaxy, but it doesn't play or feel like Galaxy, you know what I mean? Like, it has elements, but it's not those. Oh, and also, Galaxy throws mini-games at you every 2 to 3 minutes. Like, would you like to experience that? I fucking wouldn't, okay? If I was playing Super Mario Galaxy 3, I would want Super Mario Galaxy 3 in its fullest, you know? Something that's better than Super Mario Galaxy 2, even though Super Mario Galaxy 3 will never happen, but... Hey, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, but that's just how I feel. If you're going to add an element from a different game, you might as well make it into that game, you know? That's like Kingdom Hearts trying to play, like, Final Fantasy VII, like, the original version, like an RPG, when it's literally supposed to be, you know, how Kingdom Hearts usually plays. And it's like, no, man, I want the gameplay that you give me. Okay, I want the Wario Land experience. But Alex, you already played Wario Land. Shake it. What else more do you want? I clearly want more Wario Land, since I'm a big ass fan of it. You know what I mean? I'm like one of the biggest Wario Land fans ever. I love the shit out of this series. I loved it for a year or two now, and you know, I want to see more. I want to see more of this underrated gem, this underrated series. So, but anyways. Number 6, the controls in this game are fucking weird as shit, man. So you can use the D-pad to jump, move left and right, and crouch, which is not weird. But tell me why the A and Y buttons are also to move left and right, and X is to jump, and the B button is to crouch, and the shoulder bash is reduced to a touchscreen move. I don't want to flick the fucking screen on my tablet just to use Wario's iconic shoulder bash. You guys know me. I press buttons for that shit. I started with the very first game. You know what I mean? A and B. You know, for ground pound, B is the entire shoulder bash button. You know what I mean? I played all the Wario Lands, and you're telling me that you're going to reduce one of my favorite things about Wario of all time, his iconic shoulder bash, my iconic shoulder bash, yahoo, 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 you know, to a goddamn touchscreen move? Oh, no. First, you added Wario Land elements to your game, and now you're reducing one of my favorite moves of all time to a touchscreen move. Now, to some, that might not be an issue, but for me, that is a massive issue, bro. Alright, not only you're fucking my movement controls by giving it to dedicated buttons, okay, on this controller, like this, like A and B over here is to move left and right. What the shit? Why would you do that? No game does that, and the music is fucking mid. I don't like this music that much at all. Okay, at least with Wario World, at least that music's either hit or miss, and most of those are hits for me, and some of them are misses. But Wario's shoulder bash is featured in his moveset in Super Smash Flash 2. Yeah, and it's also his dash attack in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. And you're telling me you're going to reduce that to a touchscreen move. Imagine if that was the case for Smash Bros. Well, there goes a move Wario can't do without the fucking mini Switch screen for some fucking I'm sorry, it's just that, again, movement towards buttons that should be shoulder bash or maybe extra moves, but you made them movement options for your moves. Like, why? And I get it, it's a DS game, it's supposed to have the gimmick of, oh, the touchscreen allows you to interact with things in the game. That's cool. Okay, but like, look, you see how this game's already kind of shit for me? We have constant minigames, we have Wario Land elements thrown in, but doesn't go all the way with it. We have Wario costumes and the game's plot being kind of stupid for me. The controls already for me is fucking bad. So you can tell how much I'm already hating this experience by just booting up the game and dealing with it. And this is not even this is just one of the worser aspects. I already have 4 to 5 things already down that I fucking despise from this game, you know? And I only made sure this shit was 5 pages because I'm not confusing the fuck out of me. Like, what I mean by the game is confusing as fuck out of me, you might ask? I'm confused because I don't know where the hell I'm supposed to be going. Like, at all. I'm stuck at this shit opening chest for costumes I don't even care for and moving the ship without Zypher getting in my way. And the game is just fucking sucks. At least with every other game, I know where I'm supposed to go. Like, fucking hell. You know, and like I said, the game is confusing. That's even worse. You're adding all this stuff on top of that confusing the player? Oh, nah. This game is bound to fucking fail. You know what I mean? Number 8, the soundtrack fucking... Whatever. You guys are hearing it right now. I don't know if you can barely hear it or not, or you can hear it. I don't care for it. Like, and also keep this in mind. Once I don't care for a game, it's really hard for me to kind of change my perspective on said game if I actually truly hate it. Okay, if I actually really despise it, it's really hard to get my mind changed or see a different perspective on that, you know. Some games I did have a different perspective, like, you know, maybe, and who knows, maybe Yoshi's Island one day I'll actually sit down and give it a proper shot, more than I did the last time. Okay, who knows? Because I currently don't like Yoshi's Island that much. Okay, I can hear it. Okay, all right. I'm gonna move on from this pile of shit now. My final thoughts on this game. I'm not going to you know, keep this going anymore because I don't want to talk about this game. This game is ass. All right, and I say it's ass because it's true. This game is really fucking bad, and I would rather talk about a good game that is worth my goddamn time way more than you goddamn know, okay? Way more than you know, okay? Fuck you know. Alright, way more than you know. Anyways, final thoughts on Wario Master Sky's Nintendo DS. This game is a pile of shit. I've tried giving it a chance, but after everything I described about the game, I don't think y'all should play this game. If you want to play this game despite what I just said, go ahead. I'm not stopping you. I'm not going to force you to not play the game, but just don't bring it up with me and shit. I don't like this piece of shit, and it shouldn't be mentioned to me ever again. You know? I don't think y'all should play this game, and if y'all really like minigames so much, go play WarioWare. They specialize in that field compared to this shit, and that's funny because I actually have not played a WarioWare game because I just mostly prefer Wario World and Wario Land series of games for Wario instead of WarioWare. Don't get me wrong, it's not a shit series. I'm not bashing that, but I'm just saying the facts, man. WarioWare specializes in minigames and, you know, all that sort of stuff. Wario Master of the Skies really tried being a WarioWare game and a Wario Land game combined, and it just did not fucking work. At least in my eyes, it didn't work. You know, specialize in that field compared to this shit. Better yet, go play Wario Land and all the other Wario games. Like, all the other Wario games are better than this shit, man. Shit stand of a game. I'm super serious. Every time I think of this game, my blood fucking boils, because this could have been Wario Land DS. Hell, they should have just made a downgraded port of Wario World for fuck's sake and called Wario World DS for fuck's sake. They could have easily done that. They actually really could have. They could have taken the GameCube game, shrunk it down. Did you see what they did with Super Mario 64? They took that 64 game, shrunk it down, gave it even more content than the original game, you know, and fucking did that. Or hell, put it on the 3DS. You could have had Wario World 3DS on that bitch. There you go, you got a selling game right there. You could have just done that. But no, instead they had to try to make a shit game, a shovelware game that no one plays, no one even talks about. If you look at the reviews and stuff for this game or whatever, maybe people said it was good. I don't fucking know in the times. But if you look up this game, I'm telling you, if you look up this game at all on YouTube, you will see playthroughs from 6, 7, 8, 9 years ago, because this game is dated, and I know there's probably some people that really like this game, and I'm sorry to burst your bubble if you do like this game, but I can't stand this fucking game. It's not a Wario game to me. It's just trash, man. It's not worth my time, and it's not worth yours. Again, if you want to experience it, go ahead. I'm not stopping you again. It's just depressing, man. Alright? Because I was really wanting Wario Master Skies to be a fantastic game. I was like, oh, Wario's never going to have a bad game in his, actual bad game in his catalog that I completely despise. Nope, this game I fucking despise to death. But anyways, we're done with that now. Done with that. There goes the coin down there. My experience with Wario World! Finally, something good. My God. Alright, you can tell from the opening alone that this shit's good. Also, before we continue, I also want to show you another thing about Wario World that I kind of want to show you guys. So, let's get into it. Right? So, this is from my birthday stream, actually. And I kind of wanted to show you guys this for a bit now. In my birthday stream, the first time I actually booted up the motherfucker, I want to show y'all at least, when I booted that up. So, let's kind of get it. So, let me show it off real quick. So this is me when I very first booted up the game, Wario World and stuff, from my birthday stream from 2-3 months ago. Kind of want to show this off. Yeah.
We're going to see this HD, motherfuckers.
Not really HD, but I try. Yeah. I'm unhooking the shit.
Just, nigga, aim!
Oh man, this is before I played Super Mario RPG, one of the goated.
Just click start. Stick, dude.
I want to show you guys this clip too.
Nintendo! Ceramic Pro Lock. The fuck?
Yeah, you can tell how hype I was to play this game, yo. Okay, but anyways, yes. So let's dive back into that. Okay, let's take a sit back. Let's understand. Okay, first of all right, let's understand this game. Okay, let's understand this game. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the background of this game. We're gonna give you all the juicy details today in this beautiful live stream I got here. Alright, Wario World is a 3D platformer for the Nintendo GameCube released in 2003. It was a spin-off of the Wario Land games and marked Wario's first starring appearance on a home console outside of Mario Party games, like Mario Party games, Mario Kart games, and later on Wario Land Shake It. So this is the first time Wario's been on a home console on the big screen, because if you remember, Wario Land was usually on handheld consoles. It was never actually on the big screen. Wario Land Shake It was the next game to be on a home console, the second game, not the first. But Wario World is a 3D, 3D action platformer, type joint. So it's actually really cool. The story, Wario is on his quest to regain his treasure and his castle from the evil gem Black Pearl, or Black Jewel. More like it. I also, what is it? I also want to explain some things really quickly. Okay. Also, Lord Dracon, I missed you too, bro. I missed you, seeing you in chat. I'm sorry for not replying to comments. I'm just trying to really move this along, okay? So, and by the way, I will have a section for where we all talk, you know, in general after this game. So, there's going to be sections of this where I just, you know. Anyways, I'm going to show you the first level. I'm going to show you how all this shit is, okay? But I kind of want, you know, very hit or miss with this OST, but anyways. So, before I start, I want to also mention, my general excitement for this game. So, if you don't know, / no one really knows, because I haven't talked about it yet. If you are with me 24/7, aka when Chris is around, since not a lot of you guys are, since I really talk to Chris and Dave and all that other sort of stuff, I have always wanted to play this game. Ever since I played the Wario Land series, I fell in love with Wario, like, completely. I actually really love Wario. Wario latched onto me as another character I want to see more games of, man. And ever since I completed, you know, Wario Land Virtual Boy and Wario Land Shake It, you know, earlier, as I mentioned, I haven't played a Wario game in a while, and I really wanted to play Wario World. I was always begging Louie, hey, Louie, can you find Wario World so I can actually play it? Not only, you know, to satisfy my own amusement, but I also have it right here, Wario World. This shit was not cheap. Louie had to spend, like, either $100 or $200 on Amazon for this shit. It's not cheap. It's because Wario World wasn't made too much. Think of it like the PS5 situation, kind of like that, right? There wasn't a lot of copies, and since this game's 2003, it's a pretty old gem, okay? It's a hidden gem, and oh my god, Wario just oozes so much personality. Anyways, we'll get into that, but I've always wanted to play this game, pop it in my Wii, get a game controller, my GameCube memory card, slot that bitch in, and play it, because, you know, I'm a big Wario guy, so I've wanted to play this game, and, you know, from that reaction from my birthday stream, I couldn't wait to play it, and see what the whole fuss is about Wario World. Why hasn't there been more games about Wario World? But anyways, number one, showing Wario's laugh then hits the fan, aka the beginning of the game, which is so cool just to sit back and watch Wario on screen, and stuff like that. Just watching Wario in general is peak, okay? Wario is just peak fiction. You gotta love Wario, okay? Wario is one of my absolute favorites. Hell, Pizza Tower is also very inspired by Wario, and Wario Land, more like it. Ow, fuck. But you get my point, right? So, let's talk about my thoughts on Wario's controls. They are super fucking good. Pressing A to jump, pressing/holding R or holding the B button for Wario's iconic shoulder bash. Yes, Wario shoulder bash is back to being a button for my ass. You know, fuck, man. By pressing B, Wario will do a punch. By pressing B, Wario will do a punch combo. Pressing Z or holding the L trigger, Wario does this sucking up move like he's Kirby, which is super fucking cool. And combining each move is rad. And also using Wario's pile driver and his other moves is so expressive. I absolutely love it. 2.5, again, I can't stress this enough. Playing around with Wario's controls in this game is super duper fun, especially shoulder bash jumping. Wario goes into this multiple front flip move that gives Wario way more jump distance than a normal jump, which is cool, and his controls make you feel good, okay? Because I'm not gonna lie, after Wario Master Guy's shit controls, going to Wario World felt like a godsend, okay? I'm not gonna lie in terms of control. Alright, but anyways, let's get into the first level of Wario World, aka, you know, I'm gonna show the opening of the game and stuff as well, so more of the intro and all that other sort of stuff for you guys, so let's get it. You know, let's actually talk about something cool. Alright, so we have the black jewel, you know the deal. Wario was just chilling, enjoying his money, you know? Check him out, man. Here, we'll go back and I'll show that off. Oh, well, whoops, I guess I won't. But you get it. Black Jewel has power, wants Wario's money, all that other sort of stuff. This greedy little shit. Yeah, literally Wario jumps into his own heart, his own being, and literally just goes, man. Here we go. Ah! This level's music speaks fucking badass. Like, it speaks fucking Wario, bro, with that badass jazz. And this level slapped so fucking hard. It was so fun going around and collecting everything you needed, pile driving your enemies, you know, inhaling coins, you know, collecting all the collectibles and stuff. It was so fun just running around in this little... And also you can do stuff with the Game Boy Advance as well in this game, but still, thirst. Like, this game is so peak, dude. And also you'll get those little shits to kind of help you out. They'll give you hints and stuff throughout the level. But all I gotta say is Greenhorn Forest, man. Oh my god. Alright, I want to show you this level in its glory. I might just show you guys all the levels. How about that? Y'all want to see that? And this song is actually like if you think about it, this song's also really iconic for Wario. I know a lot of people don't bring it up. They usually bring up like Ashley's theme or stuff from the Wario Land series, but this song is also really good too. It kicks so much ass. And each level, if you're going for everything, takes around 30 minutes. Or if you don't know where everything is, it's gonna take, you know, an even longer time. Yeah! Excellent! So fucking cool, man. Well, actually, I won't show the whole level because it'll spoil what you guys are going to play, you know, and... Oh, yeah, bonus rooms. I got to talk about the bonus rooms. So this is a bonus room that this game has. You know, it deals with a lot of this, so I'll bring it up here. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, but the music just goes so fucking hard. But anyways, let's skip through the first level because we got a lot of level to talk about here today with you guys and stuff. But anyways. Anyway, so this is the end of the level, which I'm just going to show a bit of each level. The first ever boss fight was so good. This inspires me to do something, bro. Look. Number 1! Oh, God. Excellent! Wonderful! Dude, oh, yeah! I'm sorry, but dude, this is goddamn. Anyways, I gotta talk about the game, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey. This part has always been my favorite part about the boss fights, dude. I'm sorry, but Wario telling his foes, I'm a number 1. You know, not being afraid of literally any. This is the Wario I like to see, not that Wario Master of Skies bullshit. Sorry, but goddamn, he's peak. But anyways, what I was gonna say was, there's gonna be a lot of bonus rooms. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of bonus rooms scattered throughout the levels in this game, and what is it? You know, and I'm going to show you every boss in the game, too. You know, I'm going to show you the levels and all that other sort of stuff. But, so you guys know what the fuck, you know, what's going on in this game. But I want to talk about some things for a bit, you know, before I show you more gameplay. Is, the bonus rooms. These bonus rooms will give you, like, a little puzzle. And they're kind of like little baby puzzle rooms that you get. And throughout, later and later throughout the game, of course, the puzzles get harder and harder and harder and harder. And not as, you know, enjoyable to play through, to be honest. But a lot of the bonus rooms that do the whole puzzle thing is actually pretty damn genius. Requires you to use your brain. And it's just so cool just watching that. And I'm going to express this before I go into Green Horn Ruins, you know, the second level of the game. Wario grabbing his foes and you can make them go spinning around, pill driving the motherfuckers. You know, can break the bonus rooms, have gems that you need to fight the stage boss and gold pieces for health upgrade. Yep. What I just repeated that Brandon just said, that also is true. So you have to do the puzzles in order to progress, not only for the boss fight, but also collect the gold pieces to get health upgrades. And I made sure to collect a lot, as much as I can, because I want more HP. Going through this game, you know, you're gonna want that. But I swear to God, Wario grabbing his enemies, good luck. You know, throwing them, pill driving them down the ground, fucking punching the shit out of them, shoulder bashing them to death, and just saying, good luck. You know, oh, dude, and me and Chris always, like, you know, ever since I played Wario World and everything, me and Chris always go back and forth with, good luck. Have a rockin' day. And I'm telling you, Wario's personality in this game is absolutely peak. If you love Wario for not only his brute strength, but also his personality as well, while playing him, Wario World is goddamn peak, because it does both those goddamn things, my dudes. And I don't know what else you want. Like, he expresses himself so much in this game, I don't know what you want more. I'm honestly so pissed that Wario World did not get a sequel, like on the Wii or on Nintendo Wii U or Switch, or even a remaster from a different company. I'm surprised Wario hasn't gotten anything other than WarioWare as of late. But anyways, let me show you guys this level, man. Let's show you guys the second stage. Here we go. Ah! Good. Oh shit, my tablet's at 45? Oh hell no. Hold on. How to charge it? Can't even see it at 45. Give me a sec. wasn't ear raping everybody. But I am gonna show you guys level to level. We're gonna do level progression in this. So I'm gonna show you guys all the levels, what makes this game so fucking cool, what makes it pop, what makes it so damn good. Alright, I'm gonna do all that for you guys because I love you guys, man. I really do. And I love the game that we're talking about today. And also, you know, quick reminder that what is it? I'm gonna be gaming it here soon, so okay. Alright. There you go. The U.S. commercial of Wario World was Wario telling a politician what to say to him while robbing him. Yeah, dude, it was fucking peak. That's peak. See, like, Wario's even so peak in his goddamn commercials, man. What else do you want from this goated individual, man? What else do you want? What else do you want from my nigga Wario, man? What else? Seriously, what else? What else? But anyways, let me go back to my history really quick. Let me show you Wario World, you know. Green Horn Ruins. Okay. Like the stage. Yeah, the stage. Yep. What is it? I'm just going to show you a bit of it, because we don't want to be here all day. Good luck. Excellent. Don't want to show you too much. Oh yeah. As well as the level's playing for you guys, I'm also gonna talk about the camera angles. So, the camera angles, you can move up, down, left, right, and you can do overhead perspective for when you're in a little bonus room section. And these shits can range from super duper fun to bullshit, and there's multiple of them per level, and you have to do them so you unlock the boss battle straight after, which I was gonna mention, but we mentioned a little bit beforehand, so we kind of knew what the fuck was going on about that. Yeah, but I'm trying to show you guys what this game is like, so. Anyways, but let's get to the boss battle of this so I can show you what this boss fight is all about. So here's the second boss that you have to fight. Well, he's more like a mini boss, but he's the boss. Also, the pause screen is also very iconic too. Excellent! He's a sand boss. You gotta love a sand boss, man. I think I already talked about Dynamite, but yeah, I think I talked about him. But yeah, this boss is also pretty fun too for being a sand thing. I don't question me, okay? The boss in Wario are fucking weird, okay? Gotta go, but I'll come back later. Alright, Lord Dracon, hopefully you come back when the stream's still up. But I wanted to show you that level, so I'm gonna show you level by level and just pretty much, this is gonna be a little different from my experiences. My usual experiences, I just be talking the whole way and I don't show gameplay. You know, I don't show everything, you know? And I kind of want to start showing stuff a little bit, at least for this video, since this game ain't very long. For other longer games, I just kind of won't show too much of it. But, yeah. Here, this is Horror Manor. This is a horror, like a haunted mansion state, kind of like Luigi's Mansion. Wario killed an ant lion. Only RPG people can destroy them. Wario broke the rules. Yes, he fucking did. That's Wario for you. He breaks the rules on a regular basis. The mansion was super fun to explore. And finding all the goodies was also really fun. And that baby boss fight at the end was super fun, but extremely weird. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Here, again, I won't show the whole levels, but I will show, like, the boss battle in full and stuff. I know, the good parts. Alan, you're spoiling the good bits. Me sorry. The bro doll, yep. This boss was fucking weird. I hope Chris sees this shit and be like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, no. Imagine that being on a Switch game. That would terrify kids. And yes, the boss battles are very simplistic in this game. I know, I already hear people, but is this game supposed to be hard? Yes, it is. Okay, it is hard. Especially for my first playthrough, yeah, it was kind of hard in some bits. Especially later on in the sand level and shit. Not the second world, but like the fourth. Because there's not many worlds for this game, guys. It's really only, Good luck! I'm sorry, but watching Wario do anything is so fun, so satisfying just to view on screen, man. I know my quality isn't the best, but I try. See, look how fun that is, spinning your enemies. He's so different compared to Mario. Mario treats his enemies with... See, I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, why are you always comparing him to Mario and shit? A jumbo-sized wooden angel doll taken over by evil spirits. Yeah, that is a little dark, now thinking about it, but... See, this is what I love seeing Wario do. I love seeing Wario fight, like, these angel demonic things. It's so cool. It's so much cooler than what, like, you know, like, I mean, because, like, if you think about it, Mario, you know, Mario fights Bowser and stuff, which is really cool, and he does fight really, like, Cool X from Super Mario RPG. Goddamn, Smithy and his entire gang, you know, that's cool. Everybody's Super Mario RPG, everyone's Mario Luigi Superstar Saga Partners in Time. He fights cool things, like, sometimes, and same with Galaxy 1 and 2, you know, all the Mario games I've played and haven't played. You know, Mario's done some cool things. I mean, it's not that he's only fighting Bowser, it's just that the way he goes about it, you know, like Wario doesn't care. He has no fucking morals for these motherfuckers. You know what I mean? He doesn't treat them with kindness. He shows his power, and that's what I love seeing Wario. I love seeing that. You know, like I love seeing Wario do that stuff, man. It makes you know what I mean? I also love seeing like Donkey Kong and shit do that too. Yeah, Wonky Circus Wario Land, man. Fuck yeah. Here's Wonky Circus from Wario Land. Here we go. Ah! And it's an actual circus level. It's cool. Wario fights demons and deities from time to time. Bro, and I love how he treats them all like, dude, you're nothing compared to me, bro. I love that energy. This level was long as fuck and the bonus rooms were tough as nails. Same with the circus-like boss fight, which was fun, like, too. Like, holy shit. Also, finding some of the treasure in this stage took a fat minute, man. Oh, backtracking through stages and all that stuff, you know. All that, my goodness. I'm gonna play this game again, man. Wario World was really fun for me, and it's easily one of the best Wario Land experiences in my life. And people say Wario World isn't Wario Land, but I treat this as Wario Land 3D, you know? Why didn't Wario Land 2 get like a designated sequel, man? I wish Wario World got a designated sequel. You know, a lot of things I love nowadays, like, either don't actually have like a sequel to, like, to call its own, you know? And it just sucks. Clown around literally throws its head and face at you. A clown that rips off its head and makes it explode on you. It's so weird. This guy right here. That guy right across from you. Number 1. It's so weird, bro. Like, excellent. So fuck, Wario is just. I love my nigga Mario to death. Y'all know this, but I also really love Wario to death too. Same with Donkey Kong and. God damn, there's so many Nintendo characters I've just fallen in love with over the years, man. I just wish Nintendo would utilize them more instead of taking the safe route with just doing franchises that know will sell. Just fucking do some crazy shit. Do the weirdness that we love you for, Nintendo. Like this shit. Wario's a perfect example of weirdness, but an awesome weirdness. That gives Wario its flair, damn it. Have a rotten day. Man, I am very hungry. Oh, he actually fell. The guy did the video actually fell, really. No, this isn't my footage, okay? This is somebody else's footage that I'm just using for the video, just to show my point. I love this dude. Dude, Wario is so cool. And then I'll put on all bosses, like, for example. And by the way, what also kind of sucks... Well, actually, no, you can fight all the bosses again if you really want to. In this game. Yeah, I'm really fucking hungry, too. I should have eaten something, but I didn't think about it. I don't ever... like... think about just eating, you know, stuff like that. But anyways. Okay. So I need to show you this. This is the 6th boss. This is Dual Dragons, okay? The Dual Dragons boss, okay? So in the very end of Scootsville, you fight these 2 dragon things that you have to punch both of, let them get damaged by each other's fire breath and shit. And this one took a minute for me to understand, actually, but later down the line, I actually did understand. See, what you do is you gotta knock them out and then hit them with their own attacks, pretty much. That's how this boss goes. And honestly, this was fun. It was very different than what I'm usually experiencing, actually. And this boss fight can go very quickly if you know what you're doing. So cool. But anyways, I need to show you this level because this is the one Wario World level that I actually really dislike. And Brendan, I don't know if you're going to agree with me on this, but Shivering Mountains from Wario World is really bad. Alright? Seeing Wario go through portals in this game is so cool. I love it. This level... Alright, you know what? Here, let me turn it down. Okay. You guys just watch what I'm just about to explain, okay? I'll let you watch the gameplay as I explain why this level sucks balls, okay? So, the reason why Shivering Mountains sucks so bad, and I mean this, I really do. This level fucking sucks. For starters, the treasures were in pretty hard spots to find, especially the 2 golden peas on the slopes. Those were the most annoying, causing me to go back to the beginning over and over again just to get another shot at them slopes. And again, having to go on a certain slope to reach the second bit of the stage is real dickish, because I didn't know that shit. I didn't know about that shit till I looked it up. Imagine if I had no internet, right? And I bought this game because I was really excited for this game. That could have caused me to, like, stop playing the game at a point, okay? I'm not gonna lie. Y'all know me. I don't like backtracking for shit very much. But since I had to for level progression, instead of it becoming, like, you know, oh, like a game sucks if you don't get everything the first time. Takes a normal person 3 trips to complete the level. Yeah, exactly. And it's like, what the fuck, dude? You know what I mean? It's like, bro, it's ridiculous. Especially as I didn't know where the second bit of the stage was. That could have caused me to quit. You know, quit this level in general, bro. Now, this guy obviously got it because, you know, he's doing a playthrough of it. And, of course, he's not going to miss it. But it's real dickish because I didn't know that shit until I looked it up on YouTube. Now, I'm going to say this. This level was just awful to play and grabbing everything. Like, to grab everything, this level was fucking awful in this regard. Honestly, I'm going to say this is the worst level. This is the level I dread every time I'm going to replay this motherfucking game. Even when I master this level, I'm going to dread this level because it's the one with the motherfucking slopes, and it's the one I struggled on a lot. And I don't know why the Wario World devs thought it was a good idea to have this level in here for such a simple 3D action-based platformer, but the boss got all of my anger. Yeah, no kidding, man. It got all of my anger, too. But anyways, let me show the boss fight, because I don't want to drag this out too long. I've already done that in past my experiences before. But anyways, let's show off the boss fight, shall we? Of Shivering Mountains. That is a fucking ad.
More iconic egg than Reese's. Oh, right. That very. Guess it's a tie.
Winter Northwind, yeah. Here you go, guys. One of the weirder ones in this game. The boss fight was fun as hell, aka this weird thing. So you can either, like, pill driver, throw her off the map at full power swings, or actually get her in the lava bubbles, or it in the lava bubbles and stuff. And this level took me over an hour to beat, and that's ridiculous. Good luck! Actual boss fights in entirety in this bitch. Sorry, I was just reading my notes as we were showing this stuff. Also, if you look at her, it will freeze you and turn you fat. It's a weird thing. You can't look at it directly. You have to make the volcano explode and stun it. If you are not fast, it will turn off stage and get back in the air. Yeah. So let's look at Beanstalk Way, right? So I'm going to tell y'all something. Beanstalk Way. Okay, when we look at this level here. Let me know if you like this style of video more. Like, yeah, Beanstalk Way. Than how I used to do it, just talking through it the entire time.
Here we go.
So this is Beanstalk Way. Yeah, grass level, which is pretty cool. Oh yeah, no, Shivering Mountain, what, like, it was, yeah, okay, never mind. So, anyways, by this level, right, here's something I realized. I'm gonna turn down the gameplay, so you guys can just watch it as I'm speaking right now. Hated this one as well. Yeah, this one was also a drag to kind of 100%. That's why I buy this level, right? So, it was by this level and playing through it, I realized two things. One, I really stopped going out of my way to collecting the treasure because they just didn't feel worth it to me anymore. And I didn't collect all of, I didn't collect everything of all the collectibles in any of the other of my other Wario playthroughs. So why should I care about doing it in this game? That's the first thing I realized. World 3 is where the difficulty skyrockets. True that. I'm gonna give you that. That's true. I'm gonna give you that one. That's fair. 2, Wario World. They should have just titled this game Wario Land 3D, and nobody would have faulted them over it because most of these levels I'm going through, I have been there, done that in other Wario Land games. So you might as, pretty much what I'm saying is you might as well should have called this Wario Land 3D instead of calling it Wario World. I feel like Wario World would have been more like Wario exploring other outly worlds. You know what I mean? Other worlds around his area instead of Wario Land 3D. Wario Land 3D sounds better, actually, than Wario World. You know what I mean? And it probably would have been taken as a direct sequel to Wario Land 4 or something, out of the gameplay aesthetics. But I know why they called it Wario World and stuff like that. But I still would have preferred it if it was called Wario World 3D. Or not Wario World 3D, Wario Land 3D, But anyways, let's get to that spider boss. This level kind of dragged a bit. And like I said, each level takes about 30 minutes to do. So it's not just you sitting there for 30 minutes. It is you sitting there for 30 minutes. But anyways, let me just get to the goddamn boss, okay?
Introducing Chipotle's new chicken out.
Oh my god. I don't know why the hell they have these stupid ass ads. Sorry about that, folks. So this spider boss, it was okay. I didn't care about it much, to be honest. This spider boss, I kind of actually forgot about it until this video. Well, I'm going over everything, of course, but yeah. This boss is one of the more forgettable fights in the game to me. And I don't know. This. Hold on. Spider what? Spider Kiss? Okay, that's his name, Spider Kiss. Thank you. Spider Kiss. This is boss Spider Kiss. Thanks, Brendan. Alright, well, since he's more of the forgettable boss, I kind of just won't show him off. Alright, since I kind of don't like him much, so let me just kind of skip through, you know what I mean? So I'm going to show you another boss, in the game. This guy. Red Brief J's boss fight. I died more than 4 times. Okay? I really did. I died more than 4 times because I didn't know how to beat him, and he changed his attack patterns way more than the other 2 guys. Holy fuck, this fight bummed me out so quick when I first played it. Because I didn't know what I was doing. This is my first time. How are you supposed to know on your first time? But that's why when you're replaying it, it gets better and better. But what you're supposed to do is when he runs off stage, you're supposed to ground pound the stage to kind of get him off the map. That's what you're supposed to do. And once he runs off ground pound, then he'll damage himself to the lava. Or you'll fall off, whatever, either way. But yeah, I died a lot on him because I just didn't know what the fuck. He was like the first boss to like really switch up his movement. You can't hurt him. You'll have to dodge and use the stage to get him in the lava. Which is kind of cool that this is the only guy Wario actually can't physically harm. It shows he's more of a threat than the other boss, because with the other boss, he can just punch the shit out of them and kill them. But this guy actually has a difference. If the lava wasn't there, Wario would have been beat. Nah, who am I kidding? It's Wario. He'll find a fucking way. Almost done, folks. For people that want to know, we're almost done. So, Wario World was the first 20 minutes. Or Wario Master was the first 20 minutes. The rest is Wario World. Good. I love me Wario World. So glad you guys are always here watching me, man. Thank you. Thank you guys for that. I really do appreciate it, man. And that's that, nigga. So let's get into the next level, shall we? As well. That was oh my god, this level, dude. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. This level actually really sucks as well. Brandon, I don't know if you agree, but I don't know if you hate Mirror Mansion as much as I do, but I don't like this level. I despise this level when I first played it. I despise this level entirely. The bonus rooms were no fucking fun. I died on one of them multiple times. The level itself I got lost in multiple times. I didn't know how to kill some of the enemies, which led me to dying multiple times. And overall, fuck this stage. At least the boss fight was really easy, which was a nice pace changer, but everything else for me was just difficult for some reason. You know, and there's almost like no music to the stage for some reason. Mirror Mansion takes 2 trips because you don't get a lot of life. It sucks. Yeah, no kidding. But anyways, let me show you the boss for this stage. Again, like I said, I don't want to drag anything out, so we're going to get this video done, okay? Guys, I still have a lot of my experiences on hand, so, like, Magic Man? Yeah, Magic Man, I think. Here. The boss fight was really fucking weird, but I kind of liked him because of his top hat, his aesthetic. By the way, I tried looking for Wario Romax. There is some, but Wario Land 4 Parallel Worlds. That's another good ROM hack if people want to check that out. You guys should, by the way. It's a pretty good ROM hack, but I haven't played it yet because yeah, you just play a game with this dude. It's funny, and hearing his noises as you beat the shit out of this man. This man's just trying to live his life, man. He's trying to be magical, damn it. For those who do not have good eyes, this boss can be hard. At least it's always 1 in a 3 chance. Yeah, true. I have good eyes, so that's why this guy was easy for me. Because I used my eyes and my finger to track which cup he was in before he moved, and just tracked that one. But who knows? Maybe my second time around, I'll hate the fuck out of this dude. Oh, Pecan Sands is one of the worst levels in the entire game. This guy might die on him, dude. Was it the version with the slingshot shit? Okay. Anyways, but you get the point. This guy is dragging out the fight too long, so I don't want to drag it out. But let's get to Pecan Sands. This is easily the worst level in the entire experience for me. Fuck Pecan Sands. I ate the shit out of this level. This level is not good. I'm gonna be straight. This level sucks. This is not a good level. Pecan Sands, okay? Not only you're backtracking everywhere, but finding the new areas in this level effing sucks, and the method you have to do it sucks too. This level single-handedly made me say, fuck this game, and defo a one and done. Meaning I'm only playing this once and never again, and the boss fight was also full of shit, man. I died on him a lot. I have footage of the bonus room and the bozo and the boss for this stage, right? So I'm going to show you footage of what I mean. I'm also going to show you the footage, because I actually have my videos. In my video list, I actually have, in my unlisted, obviously, because I don't actually have them publicly available. So, okay, let me find them again. So, in my, Pecan Sands, boss Pecan Sands bonus room. Let me show you the bonus room, okay? This was the bonus room. This was Louis recording.
I heard that. Fuck! So, for people that are wondering, since, the film's on, so Lou loves to film me now, so.
Okay, so the bonus room was actually, I'm going to try to find it in the regular video, since you guys can not even see it in my footage. But, in the regular level PK Sands, or Pecan Sands, whatever the fuck you want to call it, there is multiple bonus rooms that suck dick. Okay, I'm going to say all of them suck dick, but okay. Alright, this bonus room right here in particular made me want to say one and done. Look at this shit. I've always hated how Wario controls on this shit. This shit here made me rage. Brandon? I don't know if you hated this shit as much as me. Maybe you did, maybe even more so. But I dread this bonus room because of the way the cubes are spinning around like quickly and fast on the way, and the spikes get in my way, which push me off, and I don't do good with slippery stuff like this. I really don't. I hate the fuck out of it in my platformers. And I remember this shit just really pissed me off, almost ruined my flow for the whole level. And sure, this guy's gonna do it because he probably did it 100 times, but I've only done this shit once. And there's another bonus room in this level that really gets me going. But I just wanted to show you that one because that one also really sucked. Okay. So, not this bonus room. This bonus room wasn't half as bad.
Introducing
I think, hold on, let me find the clip. Oh my god, yes! This! So what you have to do is you literally have to shoulder bash. Okay, this part sucked so bad for me, okay? Let me explain why. Let's go back to the bonus room. Let's go back to the beginning of the bonus room where the bonus room is at. No, I played through Mario Sunshine and it was easy for me. Still not easy for everyone. Yeah, that was Mario Sunshine. Okay, look at this perspective bullshit. You mean to tell me you have to shoulder bash jump a millisecond, in a millisecond, Wario gets the shoulder bash jump. You have to shoulder bash jump off this cloud that immediately disappears once you touch it. And you have to get it just right so you can jump high enough to hit the lever. This was an easy rage moment in Wario World as well. I absolutely despise this fucking moment. I mean it too. I despise. And I'll also link the unlisted, my unlisted clip, if you just want to watch that from the unlisted Wario clips, my unlisted Wario World clips for the game and stuff like that, and the OSTL link in the description. But also, let's show the boss fight for this place, because the boss is actually pretty crazy here. And I think after Pecan Sands, that's actually it. Okay, no, it's Captain Skull. Oh yeah, Captain Skull, and then the Black Jewel, the final boss, and that's pretty much it for this game, actually. But yeah, I remember Pecan Sands actually taking me more than an hour to beat, just to complete regularly. Okay, fuck it. You get it. Normally, damn it. Yeah, I don't know what's up with games with Nintendo with head and hands as boss fights. Kind of a drag, to be honest. Yeah, you're gonna get burned by fire a bit. The iron holder? Yeah, the iron holder. A lot of people say this game, well actually no, I'll mention my final boss, never mind. Yeah, I got my ass beat a lot in this fight. Yeah, I even got a game over too. Which kind of sucked, but you get the point. This guy is kind of to me anyways. But anyways, let's go back to the boss video, right? Okay. Yeah, Wario World. Alright. Yeah, bosses. Yeah, bosses. We're going back to this because this is horrible.
I'm drumming.
Okay, Iron Holder, Captain Skull. Okay, so Captain Skull. My freaking dog is reacting to my video. Yeah, Captain Skull. Captain Skull was actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie, fighting a pirate, this is kind of cool. So, I didn't think much of this fight until the last 2 hits where I couldn't damage him at all. And this game makes you feel like an idiot because you're supposed to hit him with these barrels that you were able to throw at him, which pissed me off because I had no idea there were barrels even in this stage because I was hyper focused and I couldn't even see the barrels, and I died a few times because of that. But hey, each hit he changes his tactics. Yeah, that's actually really cool about this fight too. He actually changes his tactics and changes his way of battle every hit. It's like late development. They realized, okay, bosses need to have different stuff per hit. I kind of wish the studio made more games. Alright. Let's get to the main man himself. The Black Jewel, the final boss, baby. And what a motherfucking ride! By the way, remember folks, this is all in Wario's heart that he's dealing with all this. So this game could take place anywhere, to be honest. And this boss was this guy was stupid easy. All you had to do was break the little guys out of their crystal shit and rinse and repeat like 5-6 times and he's defeated. Also, I may have damage boosted throughout the whole fight. What I mean is dying and coming back to life and beating his bitch ass up, but literally this boss is a joke. The Black Jewel, after collecting the 4 pieces of heart, it's time for the final boss. This guy is a joke. I won't lie, I get it. They wanted to make this game easy for kids to beat and shit, but this is a joke. Like Wario Land 4's final boss was way harder than this. And the Black Jewel as a villain, you know, there's kind of no leading up to him. It's just, well, I mean, there is. I mean, honestly, the other bosses, you trying to get your castle back. So yeah, there's build up to him and shit. He's cool looking though, I won't lie. But I gotta remember, this is a very early GameCube game here, you know, where this shit was easy as fuck. You know? And I can see where people are coming from when it comes to repeating. You know, like, oh, this is getting a little repetitive because this guy here, you know, it's the same thing over and over again. Same with all the other bosses for the most part, except for like Captain Skull. But I wouldn't say this game is like omega repetitive, to be honest. I don't know, maybe it's because I have a lot of love for Wario, and I kind of saw past the whole repetitive shit that people were saying back in the day when this game first dropped. You know? The forest sprite sealed the Black Jewel, and Wario stole it. And now with the spirit's powers and Wario's muscles, the Black Jewel dies. Yeah, for real. Man, throw the motherfucker. Like, good luck. I'm sorry, I thought it started with Wario World and been done within the hour, you know? If I showed the levels in its entirety, this stream would have been 2 hours for sure. But I wanted to show like a bit of the level so I wouldn't spoil you guys, you know, on your experience with the game fully. You know, sure, I'm showing all the bosses how they work, but I gotta show something, you know? One more hit. Darn. Oh yeah, you know what? Going back on Wario World, I definitely am gonna play it again, but I got to. I might play it on the channel for you guys in the future if my streaming stuff ever gets better. Dead. And I love how Wario gets, I win, and I'll show you the ending too. And the ending's the same no matter what. So if you collected everybody, the ending doesn't really change that much. This is fucking weird. I remember reacting to this, and even I was like, what the hell? I'm back, sub. Oh, Lord Drakon, what's good, bro? Welcome back. Yep. Wario gets his castle back in all its glory, but for some reason it's not in Wario Land Shake It, so...
Excellent!
Let me read the text there. I didn't read the text, because I didn't collect everything. That's it. That's the stuff. Now that's the kind of place a guy like me deserves. Oh my god, Wario. But anyways, that's the end of Wario. Actually, you know what? I'll show the fucking commercial. I'm so damn cool, I'm gonna show the damn commercial for Wario World.
Greed is good. Makes you do great things. Greed makes you do great things. He loves old people. Greed loves old people. Gold coins and gold coins and puppies. He will get you everything. Look at you, everything. If you have to pile drive your enemy to do so. Even if you have to pile drive your enemies to do so. Get ready for some real greed.
Like I said, man, GameCube games were weird as fuck, my friends. But, let's get to the real beef now. Let's get to, This is it, man. This is the ending. Okay, this is gonna be... number 20, the ending with the little shits rebuilding Warrior's castle and dancing was extremely weird. Yep. No cap, it was. Okay. So this is going to be me addressing the criticisms of Wario World, okay? So this is going to be a new take on my experiences. So I actually did a little bit of research. Yes, your boy, Alex, your boy does more than Wikipedia researching and shit, all right, for these videos, you know, in terms of, like, you know, dates and stuff. Wario World has some sound effects from Metroid Prime. Yes, it does. I actually had no idea about that. But anyways, so let's address the criticisms. So there's a lot of feelings I have with Wario World, but I want to address the criticisms that the game has received on release. So we can get a look back at the times that when this game released back in 2003. One, the game's short length. To be honest, only 4 worlds, 3 levels each. 2 of them are actual levels with bosses at the end, and 1 of them is just a boss to represent that world. And to be completely fair, these levels, depending on the player, are pretty long levels, especially when you're getting every collectible, which takes up to 10, 15, 25, 30, hell, even 40 minutes a pop. So the criticism of the game being too short, that is because most players that picked up this game were not 100% in the game, and not doing absolutely everything within the levels. Now, if they were doing everything within the levels and it was still, like, but then again, it would have been 30 minutes a pop. And trust me, since I've actually not 100%ed, but I actually stopped midway through, but I actually 100%ed most of the levels anyway. This criticism I say is kind of invalid. Getting everything and killing all the enemies. Yeah. I would say the game's short length of being 4 hours, 5 hours long. Honestly, I don't really think that's a bad, like, I think that's a really shit opinion. Getting on a game for its short length, if you don't like how short the game is, why don't you actually do more in the game then? Like 100% all its levels, go for all the collectibles, you know what I mean? Do all that then. Make your experience with the game longer, you know, like do everything in it if you think it's so short. That the first criticism I think is just kind of cap, you know what I mean? I think the game's a perfect length. Imagine if this game was 20 hours of, you know, pile driving enemies, collecting shit. You would get bored, like, you know what I mean? You would be bored by, like, World 5 or something, you know? You just kind of want it to end. You know, so in my opinion, I think this game's length is perfect. Number 2, repetitiveness. For pro players at the game, and I've played it a million times over, I can very much see how repetitive the game can be with asking you to do the same task over and over again for all levels. But to me, since it was my very first time through it, and I love Wario doing anything, but I kind of see the point of this one. Number 2, I can see the point of more like repetitiveness, because once again, in all the levels, all you really do is you run around in this it's 3D-esque, but it's longer than Luigi's Mansion, and Wario World is a hard game going in blind, and it can take days to complete the game. Exactly. What do you hate and love about the game? Oh, we'll get it. We'll get it. I love and hate the levels in the game and the bosses, but but repetitiveness, I can understand this one for a lot of people, but for me, the reason what kept me going through the game, but I still understand this, it's because, like, I love Wario. I love Wario a lot, and my passion for characters and their games kind of pushed me through most of the time, like through most of the repetitiveness. But to scale it down in bare bones, for someone that's playing this game that doesn't have the same passion as me for Wario, will kind of see the repetitiveness, because what they're asking you to do is run around in this 3D space, 3D linear straight line hallway-esque space where you're running around punching enemies, you're punching enemies, throwing them around, pile driving them, you know, throwing them away, you know, stuff that involves just beating up enemies. You're going through these doors, these puzzle room doors where you have to solve a small puzzle to kind of break up the gameplay, and each of these puzzles changes throughout the world, so that's what's keeping the game fresh, is the puzzle aspect of it. But since, you know, multiple playthroughs, it won't be, you'll know everything now. Yeah, the puzzles of the game. 3, the boss fights are different from each other. The bosses from the after you finish the end of a level, or the actual boss fight of the whole world, they are completely different from one another, so I get that. You know, it's just those 3 things mainly. And the first one, like beating up enemies, repeats constantly, and this also goes for beating up the bosses too. I can actually see the repetitiveness if you play this game multiple times. But if you don't play this game multiple times and you play this every so often, I don't think the repetitiveness will come off as bad as people were saying it was back in the day. You know, but for people that don't like Wario as much as me or the next Wario big fan, I can still see how repetitive this game can get by doing those same 3 tasks over and over and over again. The only unforgivable enemy was the vampire in the Mirror Mansion. Yeah. 3, lack of challenge. I know, lack of challenge, I don't necessarily agree with this one. But anyways, lack of challenge. People say this game is too easy, but I beg to differ. I struggled a lot in this game, especially at Shivering Mountains, Pecan Sands, Mirror Mansion, bonus rooms. You know what I mean? I struggled throughout this game, like, quite a few times. And I do have footage, you know, unlisted footage that I'll put in the description of this video when video comes out and stuff, and we do this. I don't think this game has a lack of challenge. I think this game has its fair share of challenge. But if you're so good at the game that the challenge just kind of feels redundant in a way, then yes, I understand if you're playing it every day, 24 hours a week, 7 days a week, you're not playing any of the other Wario Land games, if you're, but for a first time player, there's going to be a lot of hard moments, but for a player coming back after a long period, it'll probably still really will be hard for them, you know what I mean? And I think Wario World's still a pretty hard game overall. Short, pretty hard game, so criticism 1 and 3, I don't see very much, but criticism number 2, I can see to an extent. So that was my criticisms of the game. But anyways, let's get to my final thoughts on Wario World, and then we can talk about, what's going on in my life, all that other sort of stuff. Final thoughts on Wario World for the Nintendo GameCube, since it never re-released. I don't know if it ever will be re-released, but anyways. Wario World is a game I was non-stop asking Louis to get me ever since I completed Wario Land Shake It. I've been watching Wario beat the shit out of some weird things, which made me want it even more, and it took a long time, but on my birthday stream, I not only opened the game live, but I showed it off in stream for a little bit, and later on when I started playing, I had tons of fun being able to play another Wario platformer again, getting my Wario platforming dopamine as I played through World 1 was super fun. World 2 was the exact same. I felt nothing but happiness when playing. Then World 3 and 4 came into the mix, and it kind of ruined my flow with the game to make me solve this game make me see this game, I don't know, kind of solve this game for me, kind of ruin the flow. I know my spelling, my notes are kind of in the mominy, but it kind of ruined my flow with the game and made me solve this game for, it being sadly a one and done, because I don't feel like doing the bonus rooms for not a long time anyways. There I was at the final boss, the Black Jewel, which was not only kind of easy to go through, but the ending was just okay, which I was kind of expecting something funny as Wario Land Shake It, which Wario deserves everything after he's been through, but which makes this truly tragic for me is that this is for Wario platformers, like in general, like other than WarioWare, but anyways. Okay, my notes are just fucking scrambled. What I'm trying to say is for me, Wario World was a really good game for the first 2 worlds, but then World 3 and 4 kind of shook me up a bit, and Forgetting All the Treasures is mini games for WarioWare. Yeah, true, but I don't play WarioWare, so it didn't matter. What I'm saying is, that this game kind of changed after World 3 and 4 hit, and it got a little bit difficult for me. And I kind of feel like this game should be, for me, a one and done for now anyways. For right now, until I actually feel like going back and re-remembering why I loved and disliked Wario World. I can see why this didn't get a sequel sometimes, and I can see why I want one, but why it also probably would not have worked to the same magic and all that. And to be honest, Wario's personality was really carrying this game in a lot of moments too. Like, just Wario doing normal Wario things also carrying this game a lot. But what makes this truly tragic for me anyway is that this is the last Wario platformer we ever received. Now, what I mean by that is like, in terms of the timeline, Wario Land Shake It was the last Wario platformer we ever received. But for me, since I played Wario Land Shake It before I got Wario World, Wario World for me was the last Wario platformer I've ever played, and that's ever been released by Nintendo. The developers of Wario World was Treasure, and they are gone. Yeah, they're gone. They're off the face of the earth. They've been gone for ages. And I thank Louis for getting me the game. I thank Treasure for creating the game. I really do. But honestly, to me, I am going to play all the Wario games, replay them for you guys. And because I love Wario. Wario deserves to be played. Wario deserves to be talked about. He's actually has a lot more better games than Mario did in terms of the new Super Mario Brothers series. Those games are endlessly replayable too. But I really do enjoy what Wario has. And, obviously, now that Pizza Tower released, people that really want their Wario Land 4 fixed, they have another game they can play, which is Pizza Tower and later Anton Blast when that shit releases. You know what I mean? So the Wario-like games are still, on the rise. People are still wanting to play it. I see people all the time wanting a sequel to Wario Land 4, all the time, and saying Anton Blast and Pizza Tower are the way to go for that. And it's true. Pizza Tower is a really good game. It's been reviewing really good, and I can't play it because I don't have a PC. Wario Land needs to come back. A Switch game would be nice. Yes, but also, Nintendo Switch Online actually added Wario Land 3 for the Game Boy NSO service, so people are actually experiencing Wario Land 3 right now for people that really do have an interest, care for the game, and so Wario Land's gonna get its fair share of love again through the Nintendo Online subscription service. So I'm actually happy about that for people that want to get into it but don't want to do the emulating stuff. So that's also really good too. But do I think this game is worth $200 now? I would say it's worth 20, 30, 40 bucks tops. I wouldn't say it's worth 200. The only reason why it was worth 200 is because it's old and I didn't get it when 2003 hit, and plus I was literally only a year old when this game came out. So there was no way I was even gonna fucking play it. But I beat this game January 14, 2023. And honestly, this does kind of leave me with a sadness because it is the last Wario platformer to ever exist. Literally, after this point, Wario is just another Mario character that's in Mario Party, sports games, kart racing games. He's never received his own platformer ever again. And I have no idea why Nintendo hasn't hired a team to get Wario back on track in terms of Wario Land and showing the world why Wario is truly some of the best platforming greatness ever made. And it just makes me sad to see Wario World go. And, even after I struggled with it for a long time, just seeing it now and just makes me sad. It really makes me sad that this is the last Wario platformer we ever got. And I hope Anton Blast, when that comes out, explodes on Nintendo Switch, everyone playing it, and shows Nintendo that a Wario Land game isn't a bad idea from you guys, Nintendo, you guys themselves. But anyways, the problem with Nintendo is that they're not producing new games. Even the Metroid Prime remake is still not a new one, just better graphics. Yeah, it's just a remake, which I can agree with, which I will talk about in the future. After Donkey Kong Country, I'll take a break from playing video games again, and I'll do my experiences, so I'm gonna but anyways, this is the end of the Wario World section now. So for people that that are done, that don't want to watch me anymore, that only want to watch it for the Master Skies portion and the Wario World portion of the video, you can go now. This portion onward is going to be what I've been doing, future updates, all that other sort of stuff. I do this every My Experience now, so we can get chapters going, all that other sort of stuff. So, yeah. Anyways, that's the end of the Wario section of the video. Let's talk about my life for right now, what's going on. So, what's going on is, right now, really nothing much. I have just been chilling. They are trying to sell the retro games with the subscriptions. True. Yeah, Nintendo is really just trying to do that right now. I don't know why. I am enjoying your stream. I'm glad you're enjoying my stream, man. I appreciate that you're enjoying my stream. I'm glad I'm as entertaining as I am still, because sometimes I really think I'm not as entertaining as I was like 3 years ago when I was really doing this shit. But I'm doing good. My family's doing good. Louis doing good. We're all doing good here. We're all living. Doing our shit. I'm usually doing my usual. Screaming, playing video games and shit. Writing notes as usual. Talking with friends. I'm doing the usual stuff. Also being a little bit more active in my Discord server. Trying to be more active on Twitter. If you don't know already, I actually started playing the Kirby series now, and I'm actually really starting to enjoy Kirby. I'm actually starting to understand the appeal of Kirby. I played Kirby's Dream Land 1 and Kirby's Dream Land 2. I already have notes written down for both those games, so whenever we get to them, I'll talk about Kirby for you guys on the channel one day. So hopefully we can we can get to that. I finished Super Mario Odyssey. So, yeah, I finished Super Mario Odyssey, the game, 28 pages worth of notes. I finished Super Mario RPG. I actually did I finished Super Mario RPG quite a bit ago, and I'm actually doing a second playthrough because I really love Super Mario RPG. So I finished Super Mario RPG. I actually finished Metroid Prime as well on the Nintendo Switch. So I actually have all my notes done for that. I actually did play Mega Man 1 through 5, but a lot of the Mega Man games I didn't end up enjoying too much, but I still will make the My Experience episode on that. You guys already know about the Kirby's Dream Land stuff, so I have a lot of games still in the works for in terms of My Experience content. It's just that, right now I'm thinking about getting into Super Mario RPG Armageddon, the infamous ROM hack for Super Mario RPG, aka the mod for Super Mario RPG that adds a lot of new content that completely changes the game entirely from being your really easy RPG to more of a crazier RPG, okay? But, and I can't wait to get into that. That's what game I'm gonna currently start playing. I don't know when, but I'll start playing it within the time frame of this week, when this video is uploaded, get its views and all that other sort of stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much my life right now, is I have just been gathering up more games to make more notes on and just doing the usual stuff. I still haven't found the volunteering and stuff, and I still haven't done any of that because, I don't know, I just haven't felt like volunteering for anything really, or getting a job really. I mean, man. And it's funny, I do talk about getting a job somewhere, but people kind of just laugh at me for it now. They don't really see me as actually getting a job as like kind of serious, pretty much when I talk to Nick about it, or not Chris, but mainly I'm not saying Nick makes fun of me all the time, but I get the idea, me having a job that's kind of impossible since, over the years, many people's kind of said that to me. And I kind of agreed with it that, maybe me having a job is not really that possible. And I was thinking maybe YouTube, because I got rid of the Google AdSense stuff so I can re-get into Google AdSense, get into my Google AdSense account, make a brand new one, and know how to do Google payments and all that other sort of stuff. I just don't know my social security number for Cash App, so I haven't done Cash App yet because of that. With the banks being bailed out and more money being printed, get ready in the next 3 months or so for the price of food to jump again, Alex. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know about that, because I have been hearing about banks and other stuff being oh god, the water is really warm. And I still taste fucking watermelon in my fucking drink. Even if it's just regular water. It's weird. Ugh. But yeah, I have been hearing about that. No, it's not impossible. It might just be hard to get a job, but just keep trying. Yeah, it is kind of hard since I have no job experience, at all. Since I have no job, I mean, it's going to be hard regardless, since a lot of the jobs out here are Walmart, that always are hiring. Which from experience, I mean, I'm not saying from experience, but I know from what my dad's been telling me, Walmart is a hard job, but it does give you good money. It gives you 1,000 something a month, or whatever the fuck you know what I mean? It gives you it gives you a good amount, but it is really hard work depending on what part of it you're working at. It just really depends, Well, I remember Walmart's hiring. I don't remember if the gas station's hiring, but I remember Louis was originally going to get a job at the gas station down there, but Dad told him no, and he got a job at the Dollar Tree instead, and he's been enjoying that job ever since. I was actually thinking about maybe working the same place he does, same place as Louis, since not only I'm not saying I'm just to be the same job as Louis, but Louis makes his job look kind of easy, so I mean I think I could probably get into that somehow. But then again, I always get this question, are you ready for work? Are you ready to be working? And it's you know what? if I'm gonna keep getting asked the same question like this over and over, maybe I should just do YouTube as a fucking full-time thing. Start making money through donations and motherfucking things. Because I already know how to do this. I have people watching me that are probably willing to donate anyway, you know, in some shape or form. You know, I'm not saying I have thousands of people that will do that, but I just have some people that I know that will probably do that. I'm not saying it's going to guarantee every week or every stream or anything, but it's like I might as well should just do this, since I already know how to do this. I know how most things fucking work, and I'll learn how to handle Google AdSense and all that stuff along the way. Why haven't I? Why haven't I? It's just that I've been scared. I've been scared to do the whole YouTube tax thing, because I know YouTube will come back and send monthly taxes for your bitch ass and all that other sort of stuff. I'm not saying tax. God, oh my god, my fucking stream resetted me for that millisecond. My apologies, folks. On that. But yeah, but just me getting a job right now is just kind of I haven't been really feeling it myself. I'm never really feeling it. And but the thing is, I've been thinking about it a lot as of lately, since I was talking with Dr. Paul, aka one of my really early on viewers, but doesn't really watch me anymore because he's really busy, and I understand that, but he's a really good friend of mine. Okay, but anyways, right? So I was talking to him, and I'm just going to be straight and tell you what we talked about, because, right? And, okay, my tab is charging. I thought it wasn't for a second. Okay. So, it's not depression or procrastination. I think it's procrastination, but it's like a mix of it's a mix of multiple things. But anyways, so we were talking about how what are your interests, right? Now, and I just told him straight that, you know, I really am interested in music. You know, I like listening to music. I like doing music related stuff. I don't really create my own beats or anything, but I feel like I probably should be something like a music composer or something. That sounds cool, pretty damn cool. Create my own music pieces. That sounds pretty fucking dope. But I draw a lot, which I try my best to draw like. Oh, I have my pen. Ow, fuck! That paper really got me. I draw Gino from Super Mario RPG. I have a big-ass booklet. I drew Ryuko as of late. You guys are seeing my drawings now. I haven't shown you my drawings in a bit. Shadow, Kulex from Super Mario RPG. Since I really love Kulex. Kulex is one of my favorite bosses of all time. Sonic, Mario, obviously. Characters I really just love to draw in general. Mega Man, Cloud Strife. Another Cloud. I tried to draw Link, but it didn't look too good. In my opinion, anyway. Donkey Kong, Proto Man from the Mega Man series. Mallow from Super Mario RPG. Again, another Gino. Since I really love drawing Gino. Gino's one of my favorites. This random weird tree thing that I just drew. It was gonna be a drawing from a tree outside, but then it just turned into its own thing. And then obviously Gino is like the first drawing I ever did in this book, in this giant ass sketchbook. And I have tons of I got pens. I got a pen. I got crayons. I got my other drawing tools I use to actually just draw that stuff. Yeah, but anyways, music, drawing. I love creating content. I love doing the whole YouTube thing still. It's one of my it's the biggest passion I've ever had in my life. Yeah, creating content, just doing YouTube in general, and gaming, really. Those are really like my 4 passions. And I remember Paul was talking to me as well. He was saying a lot of, Alex, I'm going to be straight with you because I consider you like my friend. You're like a really cool dude, you know, and everything. But I'm going to be straight up honest with you. Those are some of the most oversaturated things. Not like in the world right now. What he means is like it's oversaturated in terms of like a lot of people are doing it. Like in terms of YouTube, that is oversaturated as hell. Same with music and same with the drawing stuff. Like there's a lot of different music composers out there already like trying. You know what I mean? And there's already a lot of artists out there that are already doing the whole art thing on digital stuff, you know, doing all this crazy other media junk, right? Just doing it. Compared to yourself, you know what I mean? And I'm like, and he also asked me a good question as well as like, since all this is so oversaturated, you know, you might need to find something to do or something different to look into. But it's like, what else am I really interested that I really want to dive into? I actually have not had a passion as deep and as long-term as YouTube. Like, honestly asking. Sorry, I keep looking over there because I keep seeing some weird shit over there. Hold on. The fuck is all that? Oh. My bad, never mind. But as I was saying, is like I haven't had a serious passion that was rivaling my YouTube passion that did anything. And he was asking me, do you think the 9 years you spent on YouTube was worth it? Right? Like he asked me that. Now it's a serious question. I sat there for a while and I was like actually legit asking that question. Like, was the 9 years of YouTube worth it? I said yes and no. Because it's a mixed bag. And I said it's a mixed bag because yes, I've met a lot of people, a lot of my brothers and sisters I've met today are still my brothers and sisters, or back then, or my brothers and sisters today. You know what I mean? Like, that's the coolest thing I've ever done on YouTube, was I met a lot of people, a lot of my friends, became my brothers. I've met a lot of them for years now. Like, Lexi, I've known for about 7 to 8 years. I've known Chris for about almost 9 years. I've known Dave for a good 4, 5, 6 years. I've known Demon for a good 7, 8 years now. I've known Brian for that same amount of time, or almost the same amount of time. I've met Brendan, which I met earlier, last year, I think. You know what I mean? Last year going into this year. Same with Lucas, Luke Hen. You know, so many people. And I'm saying just over the 9 years of YouTube. Even people like Solar Jack, too. I've met him for 9, 8 years now, and it's crazy. I used to help him out with his channel and stuff. I used to do, so much stuff for other people back in the day. I used to do a lot. But that's honestly what was worth it for me in the end, was not only I was gaining a lot of subscribers, a lot of popularity coming my way, but it was the connections I made along the way, which is why I say it was hella worth it. And these videos that I'm creating are like memories for me to look back on as well, and for other people to enjoy. And I love doing that. I love making people smile. I love making people laugh. That's just what I love to do with these freaking videos, yeah, that's what I love to do. Honestly, that's what I love to do. If you had to strip me down into one of my favorite aspects of life, it is content creation. It is YouTube. It is my passion to talk about video games and what I love to do. I love doing it with you guys, and my YouTube channel has been me in general for the past 9 years of my life. And it's crazy to think I've been doing it for 9 years. And the reason why I say it also wasn't worth it is because I spent so much time into YouTube, slowly getting better, meeting a lot of people, getting all the connections, that I've put everything else to the wayside, like my art that I could have spent, doing side by side, getting better at over the years, just not even trying to get better at it, just leaving it to the wayside, because, every time I draw and feel bad about my drawing, I kind of just throw it away for a few months and just kind of go back to what I was doing, playing video games and doing YouTube, because I may not be the best YouTuber, but literally, that's just how passionate I feel about it. To the point I will do it for hours and hours on end. I spent stupid amount of hours. I spent years doing this shit. Many hours a day. Double uploading back in the day. I used to double upload a lot back in the day. I used to just upload because I just love the fact of uploading, even if it wasn't getting 20, 30, 100 views, you know what I mean? Nowadays, I do care more about views, and I do care about way more about your guys' time and all that other sort of stuff. Instead of uploading every day, every 1 hour video a day, it's uploading at least once or twice a week and just rolling with that. I like that way more. It's a better schedule for me than uploading 2 times a day. I'm telling you, that was stressful. 2 videos a day, every day for that year. I'm already pumping out more than 100 videos, but that's just me. I've always felt that way, and I felt like my way of doing things. And I also feel like I do have some things that I can do in the future. Like, for example, like my dad has been telling me that I think it was September or something around this year that my dad's gonna take an art class and he's gonna come back and teach me how to do that. You know, but that's a long time from now. I'm gonna do the same stuff I do in the meantime, save my drawing pages for that. I also can kind of see maybe like when we're out of here or something, and maybe going with, you know, my dad's son and all that. Maybe I'll get a connection with, you know, his son, and, well, I call him Big Bro, but, you know, get a connection going with Big Bro and maybe help him work at his flower place. I don't fucking know. You know, just something. I feel like I have some type of destiny awaiting for me, you know, in the future. It's just that I don't. But I also told Josh that, or not Josh, I also told Paul that I kind of gave up on looking, like, for jobs and all that other sort of stuff and focusing on the moment, the right now, because I was thinking of what my dad said, you know, focus on the now, focus on the moment, because the moments are all we have. We don't have the future. We don't have the past anymore. You know, it's gotta be in the moment. It's gotta be in the moment by moment. Because if I focus, because I procrastinate a lot. All right. I used to get depressed about my future a lot because I would see nothing working out for me in the future. I would always envision that. And I would always get depressed over it and sad and all sorts of things. And, which kind of led me to giving up on thinking about the future and just thinking about in the moment right now. What am I right now? A content creator that really loves creating his content. That's what I am right now, and that's what I'm going to be until something hits the fan, something changes, something, whatever. That's just who I am. And I've accepted that's who I am for a long time. My dad knows it. Louis knows it. You guys know it. Like, what I am is a gaming content creator that really loves YouTube, like, more than almost anything. Just really loves this platform. Since I've been here doing this for a long time. And that's with a straight face. And I know I haven't been getting any comments. But yeah, I'm not saying it's impossible for me not to get a job, but I feel like I should do a job in my own way. Or maybe Social Security money, I don't fucking know. Right? I don't know. We don't know what's going to happen with me. My dad doesn't know. I don't know. But we can only live in the moment. And in the moment, you know, my dad's got to focus on school. You know, what I got to focus on is what I feel like focusing on. You know, and that's this goddamn video that I'm probably about to finish here in a bit. But yeah, that's my bad for going on that little ramble rant. It's just that's just how I see myself, man. You know? And I was really thinking about the whole job thing, and I'm like, am I really ready to go out there and do that stuff? I don't think I am. I still don't think I'm ready for that. Even if Louis already doing it, doesn't mean I gotta follow suit right away. But eventually I will get out there, and I don't know when. Maybe I won't get out there. Maybe I'll just make fucking money off my Experince videos every now and again. Maybe. Who knows? Who honestly knows? You know, and I probably actually won't make money off of a lot of this because that means YouTube will probably find copyright and all this other stuff. That's fine, Alex. Just keep trying. I will keep trying. I'll keep trying to live on and move on and push myself to maybe new boundaries and stuff. Who knows? Maybe I'll play Breath of the Wild. You know, I'll give another Zelda game a shot. Who fucking knows? Which, I probably should play another Zelda game because I'll play Super Mario RPG Armageddon, goddammit. I'll just play that. Because at least at that, I know I'm going to like it, unlike most Zelda games. But anyways, that's it for me, I think, right now. Yes, I've been wearing my beanie a lot more than my straw hat as of late. I just want big old bushy hair so I can, like... Bushy? Yeah. Oh, I thought I said bussy hair. Like, that would have really ruined the flow of the video. But, big bushy hair, you know? Like my big old fucking mess head. Okay, I like wearing my straw when I have a big old mess head, so like it plops on my hair and stuff like that. But I also love wearing my beanie as well. I've gotten used to this beanie now, so that's cool. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys did enjoy this video about Wario World and Wario Master the Skies, even if the Master the Skies section was very small and most of it was just Wario World and me talking, you know, about my life, what's going on a lot. Next week, I'm gonna do Donkey Kong Country 1. So either next week or the week after that, because y'all know how it be. Sometimes I'm feeling it, like I feel like coming back next week. Sometimes I want to wait another week just to give me more time to myself, I guess. I don't know. Because I always get like burnt out. My voice feels starting to dry since I was talking for 2 hours straight. You know, it always gets so burnt out and stuff like that. So, you already know how I feel. But maybe next week, you guys know the deal. Donkey Kong Country 1 next week. Get excited because I'm playing Donkey Kong again. Even though me and Amu should have been, you know, playing Donkey Kong Country 2. I don't know where the fuck he's at. But, just saying. I'm going to be playing, the Game Boy Advance version, though, just to give myself, like, a different experience from the NES. Since I already played the NES, and I already played Donkey Kong Land, which I don't feel like replaying Donkey Kong Land for some reason. But, you know, I'm going to be playing the Game Boy Advance versions of those games. Same with Super Mario World. I'll play the Game Boy Advance version of that. And, I don't know if you guys want me to play Super Mario RPG on the channel in the future someday, but if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. But yeah, anyways, like, subscribe, favorite, share the video with your friends, maybe if they want to watch me talk about Wario Master Skies or Wario World, or just want to hear me talk about me. Also, I have other content on my channel that you guys can watch, other My Experience episodes, other gaming videos that I have, you know, check out my Sonic and the Black Knights gaming video, or my newer Super Mario Bros. Wii Part 4/Final Part video. Those are some good gaming videos right there. You know, and also check out my vlogs, you know, check out, you know, my cooking video, check out my YouTube, my little video shorts, you know, not my actual YouTube shorts, I don't have those, but, you know, check out my clips are pretty damn funny, check out my other stuff, check out my skits, check out Luigi's Wacky Adventures. Also, update on that real quick, before I actually get out of here, I do plan on doing Luigi's Wacky Adventures. I'm just waiting for a certain character to come in the mail. And I'll probably do that sometime in the future. It's just that I haven't thought of Luigi's. You guys know me, man. I do Luigi's Wacky Adventures every 6, 7, 8 months because I don't. It's a lot to do. It's a lot to manage at once, and you know, since you know I haven't had really much of a skit idea to make. You know, making gaming videos in my experience is so much easier than making skits and all this other sort of stuff. But yeah, check all my content out. I think I have some great stuff, you know. Also, check out that tier list I did the other day, or last week. You know, that tier list video was actually pretty damn good. Even if the Mario, Wario, Donkey Kong, Yoshi, Luigi section of the video was most of the fucking live stream anyway. Check that shit out. I think it's pretty good. If you want to know my opinions on Metroid games, go ahead and check that out. You know, I also have tons of my experience of this. This is the 66th I think my 66th, 67th, my experience episode. I'm almost 70 episodes in on this series, and I spent 3 years doing this shit. Can you believe 3 years worth of my experience episodes? That is fucking crazy to me. It literally started as just me fanboying, and now it's actually like a legit series going on, like spanning almost a fat chunk of my videos. But anyway, seriously, I'll see y'all next week or whenever time I feel like uploading. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Peace. Bye-bye. Also, it's a Wario time. I'm gonna show the best the fuck out of you.